So welcome back to step 4. How did you get on? Did you manage to cut something out? Did you just do it for one day? Did you manage to repeat that? Did you get into a bit of a habit of actually keeping that thing to a minimum? Did you even take it beyond that one thing and choose something else to cut down on? And here's the question. Did the end of the world happen? Have you now got a whole load of irate people jumping up and down because you didn't answer their emails immediately? Or did actually someone else answer their email for you? Or did they work it out themselves? I'll let you answer that question. I suspect the world hasn't ended. You're here with me today, so that's probably evidence of that. What we're going to do now is we're going to start using a bit of that time that you freed up, and we're going to start getting really specific about the impact that we want to have. We're going to choose one thing that we can do that can help us to substantially move forward in our step towards impact. It may not be the impact itself, but it's going to be a step, and it's going to be a big step that we're going to feel proud of by the time we've done this. And to help us get there, we're going to spend some time really thinking about the kind of people and networks who can help us to get to that step and to actually make it happen for us. I think that it's far easier to achieve success when you surround yourself with people who are succeeding at the thing you want to succeed in. And so it's really important as part of this journey that you try and connect with others who also believe that it's important for whatever reason to engage with impact and to try and make a difference through their research. So that you can begin to share stories and support one another and inspire one another so that we can be motivated and engaged as we go on this journey together. In my experience, when you go to a mentor and say, look, you're a few steps ahead of me, I can see the kind of impacts that you're having, you've got the confidence, you've got the skills, I'd love to find out how you do this. Can I come along to one of your events? Can I shadow you? Can we just meet up for lunch someday? I'll take you out for lunch, share some of your secrets, tell me what you do. Very rarely will someone actually say no, not interested. Chances are they'll be up for it, they'll be privileged to actually be able to impart some of what they've learned to you and help you on that journey. Just get the guts up to actually do it. So let's move through this session and have a look at the tasks that I want you to do. The first task for this one is to identify that one impact that you can work on. So it could be that most important core impact that we identified back in step 2. It could alternatively be the impact that you identified in your kind of 6-month plan in step 1, or those two things may be the same, or it could be something different. What I would ask is that you try and choose something that is linked in some way to your core impact that is fundamentally motivating you. And then I want you to identify a specific impact activity that you can do to help you to achieve that. So it could be a workshop, it could be a meeting with someone, it could be a policy brief, whatever it is, something specific and tangible that you can start to do. We'll actually do this in the next step, so we're just thinking of it for now. Now, in parallel with mulling this over and thinking, what is it that we're going to really fix on and do as part of these 5 steps, I want you to make 2 lists of people. So the list that I'm going to ask you to start with is a list of 5 people who you feel are ahead of you on this journey to achieving impact and working with the end users of research. Ideally someone from your discipline who is working in a kind of a broadly similar kind of area or with the same types of organizations or stakeholders. They're probably going to be academics. They might be from your department, from your university, or from your discipline. They may be knowledge brokers from industry or NGOs, who knows. But 5 people who you feel are kind of mentors that can help you to come up with new and more effective ways of reaching the people you need to in the ways you want to. The second list is 5 people again, so we're looking for 10 names in total. 5 different people this time who actually have a stake in your research in some shape or form. They may benefit from it in some way, or they may be able to help you in some way to achieve your impact. And I want you to think who these people are, and then finally I want you to actually reach out to at least one person on each of those lists. So I want you to do that now. I want you to do it before you move on to the next step in this program. Actually write an email, send a tweet, pick up the phone if you've got the guts, and speak to that person who's ahead of you, who could mentor you and help you on this journey. Make that connection to that stakeholder who could be part of the impact, who could help you to achieve what you want to achieve. And just initially start to feel out what a relationship might be, how you might be able to help them, what value you can add to them that could help them, and what they can give to you, and how you might begin to start walking together through this process. So this is step 4. We're having a really clear idea now about a practical, tangible thing that we can do. We're not doing it yet, but we're laying the foundations for this. And we're not alone here. We're coming up with a list of names of people who can help us to get there. And I'm with you as well. So good luck with this. Happy dreaming of names, and good luck with all your contacting. And I'll see you back here for step 5.